Hello to all of you beautiful people and beautiful souls. Peace on earth and love and light to you. This is Gabrielle Ether, and thank you for coming to my channel. You guys, I'm laughing at my son because he said he didn't understand what I was saying, so I had to slow it down. I had to slow down what I was saying, but you guys know by now I say beautiful people and beautiful souls, because it's just one thing I call my daughter all the time, beautiful soul. So I just started saying it. And then I've been saying for the longest, peace on earth and love and light to you, because that's literally what I'm sending you guys, okay? So you can be drawn to this like Dalmatian. I think this is a Dalmatian Jasper, I think. Okay, so this is the crystal that I've told you guys before. I don't really care for amethyst too much, but this is an amethyst. It's pretty. And this is a tiger's eye keychain. It's a tiger's eye. So you guys notice we added like a little different setup right now. Okay, so we finally did it, you guys. We finally moved, and I've been telling you guys for so long that I want to. So anyone really want to donate to this channel right now, it would be much needed at this time, and really appreciate it. Okay, so this is a pick a card reading for how to treat yourself better, okay? Or how to put yourself first. I think that's what I'm going to name it, how to put yourself first. And I've just been getting this on a lot of my readings. People asking me this, and sometimes some people, who are just really big-hearted people who are like really givers, they just don't really know how to put themselves first. They're so used to putting themselves last before the family and the children and other people, things like that. And we're going to see how to put yourself first. And for those of you who relate to this amethyst right here, let's go to that first and let's see how to put yourself first. Okay, so this is what I am immediately getting. Okay, I think you need to speak up for yourself, okay? Immediately I was getting that you need time alone, just time out to yourself to do the things that you really like to do. And I think there are some things that you just really like to do that you don't really get to do. Maybe because everyone else think it's weird or think it's different, or they're just not really into the type of things that you are into. But since you have other things going on and that you really like, you just would rather put yourself second to, I guess people in your family, people around you, because you know that most people don't really like to do the things that you like to do. But Spirit says speak up and tell people, like, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do, okay? I'm going to do my own thing. And I'm looking at how this 1 + 7 is 8, and this is an 8. And I'm picking up something. Eights can signify something, financial. I know amethysts are really like really good for like, they're really like lucky like stones, and they're good for like manifesting and things like that. So what I'm going to say to you is something financially that you want to do, something that you want to do financially to make more money for. It's like, even though you're putting, I think some of you guys are just working somewhere that you don't really want to work, because you know that this is what is going to secure your family, but you really want to do something different. And Spirit is saying do that, because that's actually going to bring you, if you take that risk and you take that leap of faith, that's what's actually going to secure your family more than ever. And just for some of you, just really need to speak up and say, you know what, this is what I like to do. It might seem strange, it might seem weird to you, it might seem different, but this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And some of you just need some time to yourself, okay? And that's how you're going to put yourself first. How you're going to put yourself first is by actually speaking up more, and just telling people, you know what, this is how it's going to be. You're going to just start laying down the law. You're going to have to start just putting your foot down and saying, this is just how it's going to be, like it or not, okay? So you've put those other people first for so long. Now it is now it's your time, okay? For those of you who relate to this one, I think this, like I said, Dalmatian Jasper. Jasper is one of my favorite ones. Let's see how to put yourself first, okay? So I'm thinking that some of you guys are putting yourself second when it comes to a relationship, when you need to be putting yourself first. I feel like you are the type that put more out than you can receive. So how do you put yourself first? Okay, one way you can put yourself first, or this is how you need to put yourself first, is by just realizing that your your worth, your heart, your concerns, things that matter to you really matter to you, okay? And you gotta say, you know what, I'm gonna start putting those things first now, because by me putting his heart before my heart, or her heart before my heart, that has not always turned out so good. It seems like you've always been like getting like the low end of the stick. It's like you've always put more into the relationship than what the other person is putting into the relationship. And it's like, how you're going to put yourself first is like I was saying, just by realizing that, that you matter, the things that you like, the things that you want to do, the fact that you don't, when it comes to just certain things that you like, the fact that you might not like, certain things that this person like, or you have to just say, but you know what, I don't like those things. You can like that, but I don't like that. And if you don't want to be with me because I'm not like this, then so be it. Because the person that is really for you is going to like you for who you are, and they're going to respect you for who you are. How you're going to start putting yourself first is by start actually respecting the fact that, and I'm looking at this accept the gifts of the universe card, so you really have to just accept who you are. Start by accepting who you are, accepting the fact that you are a wonderful treasure, you are a wonderful gift to someone else, okay? When someone gets you, the person who gets you, the person who finds you, the person who wants to be with you, they're going to know that you are an asset to them. So once you start putting yourself first by first accepting that you are, and telling yourself and acknowledging that you are this wonderful treasure, and that the stuff that you like, who you are, really matters, you're going to start knowing your self-worth more, and then you're going to start putting yourself first, okay? That's all for this one. Okay, for those of you who was drawn to this last one, this Tiger's Eye keychain, I wonder what this was going to say, because it took me a while to shuffle this one. And guess what, you guys? Two of them wanted to come out, so you got two of them. Let's see how you're going to start putting yourself first. Okay, I'm immediately getting, yes, I was getting that. And then when I turned that over, it's like, yeah. Some people are just too analytical. You're too much in your head. And a lot of times when I read this card, this is what I get into, the number for intuition. Like, you really have to start trusting yourself better. You're too stressed out. You're too much in your head. You're a really analytical person. The way you're going to start treating yourself better, this is how you're going to start putting yourself first. Is by basically taking all the risks that you need, okay? I know you have responsibilities. Some of you might be parents, but when you're done with that stuff, you do you, okay? This right here, you do you. You be yourself. I've explained this card like this before. A lot of times when I get this card, I look at it as it like it's saying to be you, to do what you want to do. It's like you stay in your mind a lot. You get overwhelmed so easily. The reason why you get overwhelmed easily because you don't really trust your instincts. You've been through so much. The reason why you feel like you can't trust your instincts is because you've been through so much, and you've had to overcome a lot of things that were more so analytical than faith. It's like, this is a message to you. It's like your spirit is saying, okay, you went through stages of your life where you were required to be analytical and logical, because for one, you're just that type of person anyways. You're gonna naturally like go to that. That's what's natural for you. That's what's more peaceful for you, to actually start thinking until you like overthink. That's like your peace and your rest, actually. Instead of just some people they get their peace from saying, you know what, I'm gonna just let it go. But some people, it's like they get their peace from saying, no, I need a plan. Okay, because there's nothing wrong with that. That's where you naturally go. That's the place that you naturally go through. But spirit is saying right now, we're putting you through something where you actually have to have faith. Yes, some things are more, you have to analyze. Some things are logical. But spirit is saying this, you guys. For those of you who are drawn to this card, right now, this point in your life, it's not going to be too much logical things. It's not going to be too much explanations to go with every situation. You're not going to be able to find an answer for everything. Like, you're not going to be able to plan everything. And so spirit is like, for this point in time of your life, to really get out of your mind and really just rest. How can you put yourself first? By just saying, you know what, I'm not going to just overwhelm myself. I'm just going to start doing what I want to do, okay? Not doing nothing for nobody else, not being mother or a wife or a father or a friend so much to everybody else first. I'm not going to just overwhelm myself with like a bunch of like useless thoughts, really. I'm just going to do me, and I'm going to get more rest. I'm just going to chill. However that is, get more rest. And this might actually be some of you guys, if some of you guys, we're all adults here, so this is going to be really blunt when I say this too. For some of you guys, you just kind of hold out and you don't need to, and I mean sexually. Sometimes you have to release that sexual energy. So I'm going to tell you to work on your, what chakra is that? Sacral. I think that's your sacral chakra. That allows you to be more open when it comes to sex. If it's not that one, then it's the other one. Solar plexus. One of them is orange and one of them is yellow. I don't know. You guys can look that up. So that is all, you guys. Get you some rest, okay? No matter what nobody say, you know what, husband, get it yourself. You know what, wife, get it yourself. I'm resting today, okay? And whatever the problems that you have going on in your head, so you know what, I'm not going to pay these problems any attention right now. I'm just going to rely more on my intuition. And I'm going to have faith, and I'm going to keep it moving. That way, a lot of things are going to move and flow so much easier for you, okay? You like things to flow easy. And you just like for things, it's like when things don't flow for you smoothly, you get restless and anxious. But if you really want things to flow smoothly for you, then you will get so much out of your mind, okay? So that is all, you guys. Did you guys like that one? Let me know down in the comments how well any of this resonated with you, if you liked it, if you have any questions or not. And so that is all, you guys. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe. Bye.